Western nations, especially those in Europe and North America, have long been concerned about China's growing dominance in the electric vehicle market. China had a head start. It invested heavily in EV technology and infrastructure. Chinese companies like BYD and NIO became major players. The West started to worry. They saw their own car industries falling behind. To counter China, Western governments introduced policies. They offered subsidies to buyers of EVs made at home. They put tariffs on Chinese imports. They wanted to protect their own car makers. They wanted to slow down China's progress. However, these measures had unintended consequences. By trying to limit China, they inadvertently opened up opportunities elsewhere. One such opportunity emerged in Brazil, a country with a large and growing automotive market. Brazil was ready to embrace EVs. Brazil was not initially seen as a major player in the EV revolution. The country had a reputation for producing biofuels. Most of its cars ran on ethanol made from sugarcane. But things were changing. Brazil's government was keen to promote clean energy and reduce pollution. The country's car buyers were also becoming more interested in EVs. They saw the benefits of electric cars. Lower running costs, less maintenance, and a greener image appealed to them. Into this welcoming environment stepped Chinese EV makers. They saw a gap in the market. They realized that Brazil could be a perfect place to expand their operations, and they were right. One of the most significant developments in Brazil's EV story has been the arrival of BYD, China's largest electric vehicle manufacturer. In 2024, BYD announced a massive $1.55 billion investment in the state of Bahia. This was a major vote of confidence in Brazil's potential. BYD's investment will see the construction of 3 new factories in Bahia. One factory will produce electric cars, another will make batteries for EVs, and the third will focus on processing lithium, a key component in EV batteries. This integrated approach gives BYD a strong foothold in Brazil's EV ecosystem. BYD's move into Brazil is a game changer. It signals the arrival of a major global player in the Brazilian market, and it sets the stage for further Chinese investment in the country's EV sector. The arrival of BYD and other Chinese EV makers has been helped by a favorable political climate in Brazil. President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, commonly known as Lula, has made attracting foreign investment a key priority of his government. Lula sees EVs as a key growth sector for Brazil. He wants to create jobs and boost the economy. He has offered tax breaks and other incentives to EV manufacturers. These policies are designed to make Brazil an attractive destination for foreign companies. Lula's approach has been welcomed by Chinese companies. They see Brazil as a stable and welcoming place to do business. The combination of government support and a growing market makes Brazil an irresistible opportunity. Section 5. The Chinese Charm Offensive. Chinese EV makers have wasted no time in trying to win over Brazilian consumers. They have quickly identified Brazil as a key market for their electric vehicles. Recognizing the country's growing interest in sustainable and affordable transportation options, they have launched a charm offensive. This includes not only showcasing their latest models at high-profile events, but also engaging with local communities to build brand loyalty. They have introduced a range of affordable and attractive EV models to the market. These vehicles are designed to appeal to a wide range of consumers, from young professionals to families looking for reliable and cost-effective transportation. They are targeting Brazilian car buyers with aggressive marketing campaigns. These campaigns highlight the unique selling points of Chinese EVs, such as their advanced technology, stylish designs, and competitive pricing. This approach appears to be working. The visibility of Chinese EVs on Brazilian streets has increased significantly, indicating a growing acceptance among local consumers. The market share of Chinese EVs in Brazil has skyrocketed in recent years. This rapid growth is a testament to the effectiveness of their strategies and the appeal of their products. From a modest 8% in 2022, it has surged to an impressive 30% in 2025. This remarkable increase highlights the strong demand for Chinese EVs in the Brazilian market. This rapid growth shows the appetite for Chinese EVs in Brazil. Consumers are increasingly drawn to the value proposition offered by these vehicles. Brazilian consumers are drawn to the value for money offered by Chinese EVs. They appreciate the combination of affordability, reliability, and modern features that these cars provide. They are also impressed by the technology and features that these cars offer. From advanced safety systems to cutting-edge infotainment options, Chinese EVs are packed with innovations that appeal to tech-savvy buyers. Chinese carmakers are learning fast. They are continuously gathering feedback from Brazilian consumers and using it to refine their products. They are adapting their cars to meet the specific needs of Brazilian drivers. This includes making adjustments to better handle local road conditions and climate, ensuring that their vehicles are well suited to the Brazilian market. Section 6. Europe's electric dreams. While China's EV makers are making inroads in Brazil, they have faced a more challenging time in Europe. The European market is known for its stringent regulations and high standards, which have posed significant hurdles for Chinese manufacturers. European governments have been more cautious about embracing Chinese EVs. They have implemented policies that favor local manufacturers and impose strict safety and environmental standards. They have concerns about competition with their own car industries. European automakers have a long history and a strong presence in the market, making it difficult for newcomers to gain a foothold. They have also raised questions about the labor and environmental practices of some Chinese companies. Activists and labor unions have been vocal about the need for transparency and ethical practices in the production of electric vehicles. Despite these challenges, Chinese EV makers have made some progress in Europe. They have adapted their strategies to meet European standards and have invested in local partnerships to build trust. Brands like MG, owned by China's SAIC Motor, have gained a foothold in the market. By leveraging their heritage and offering competitive pricing, they have managed to attract a segment of European consumers. They have done so by offering affordable EVs that appeal to budget-conscious consumers. These vehicles provide a cost-effective alternative to more expensive European models, making electric mobility accessible to a broader audience. However, Chinese EV makers still face an uphill battle in Europe. They need to continuously innovate and improve their products to meet the high expectations of European consumers. They need to overcome the perception that their cars are of lower quality than their European rivals. Building a reputation for reliability and performance is crucial for long-term success. They also need to build trust with European consumers and governments. Establishing strong relationships and demonstrating a commitment to quality and sustainability will be key to their continued growth in the European market. Section 7. Brazil's South American stronghold. Brazil's emergence as a major EV hub has implications not just for the country itself, but for the whole of South America. As the largest nation in the region, Brazil's advancements in the electric vehicle sector are setting a precedent for its neighbors. The country's strategic location and vast resources make it an ideal candidate to lead the charge in this green revolution. Brazil is the largest economy in the region. Its financial and industrial capabilities are unmatched in South America, providing a solid foundation for growth and innovation. The bustling cities of São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro are not just cultural hubs, but also economic powerhouses driving the nation's progress. It has a strong automotive industry. This industry is not only a significant contributor to the national GDP, but also a key player in the global automotive market. The expertise and infrastructure already in place give Brazil a competitive edge in the transition to electric vehicles. This gives it the potential to become a regional powerhouse for EV production and innovation. Brazilian engineers and scientists are at the forefront of developing new technologies that could revolutionize the EV market, not just locally, but globally. Chinese EV makers are well aware of this potential. They have been quick to form partnerships and invest in the Brazilian market, recognizing the mutual benefits of such collaborations. These partnerships are paving the way for a more integrated and efficient EV supply chain. They see Brazil as a springboard into other South American markets. The country's extensive port facilities and trade routes make it an ideal hub for distributing EVs across the continent. This strategic advantage is crucial for scaling up production and meeting the growing demand for electric vehicles in the region. They can use their Brazilian operations to export EVs to neighboring countries. This not only boosts Brazil's economy, but also helps to establish a more sustainable transportation network throughout South America. The seamless integration of EVs across borders is a testament to the collaborative efforts within the region. They can also leverage their presence in Brazil to establish a strong foothold in the region. By setting up charging infrastructure and launching marketing campaigns, they are making electric vehicles more accessible and appealing to the general public. Brazil's rise in the EV world is a boon for South America as a whole. It signifies a shift towards more sustainable and eco-friendly transportation solutions, which is essential for combating climate change and reducing carbon emissions. It will help to accelerate the adoption of EVs in the region. As more people become aware of the benefits of electric vehicles, the demand will continue to rise, leading to further advancements and innovations in the sector. It will also create new opportunities for economic growth and development. The EV industry has the potential to generate thousands of jobs, stimulate local economies, and position South America as a leader in sustainable technology. Section 8. From coffee beans to batteries. The growing ties between Brazil and China in the EV sector are part of a broader trend of deepening economic cooperation between the two countries. China is already Brazil's largest trading partner. It is a major buyer of Brazilian soybeans, iron ore, and other commodities. Now, EVs are being added to the mix. This diversification of trade is beneficial for both countries. It reduces their reliance on traditional commodities. It creates new avenues for growth and investment. The partnership between Brazil and China is not just about economics. It is also about sharing knowledge and expertise. China has valuable experience in developing and scaling up EV production. Brazil can learn from this experience as it builds its own EV industry. Section 9. The future is electric, the future is green. Brazil's unexpected rise in the EV world is a story of opportunity seized. It is a testament to the country's potential as a leader in clean energy and sustainable transportation. It is also a sign of the shifting balance of power in the global automotive industry. As the world moves towards a more sustainable future, EVs will play an increasingly important role. Brazil, with its abundant renewable energy resources and its growing partnership with China, is well positioned to be a major player in this electric revolution. The road ahead may not be without its challenges, but one thing is clear: Brazil's journey towards an electric future has begun, and it is a journey that is being closely watched by the rest of the world.